I made a video back in January, I think it was, February, of painting my journal. And it's been this new fun thing that I've been doing where whenever I start a new journal, I buy a blank cover and then I just paint it with whatever feeling I feel like is coming about in these next pages. And so the last journal that I painted was this one. I painted this back in like January or February, and during that time, I was like really grounding into the earth, spending a lot of time alone, really enjoying my nights of drinking tea and relaxing. And I was doing so much art at the time too. I wrote Earth on the side of it, and I felt like that period of my life, I was really anchoring in the grounding process that I had been doing for so long and connecting to the earth and just feeling like really connected to the forest. Even though I wasn't in the forest, I would just like always draw the forest and paint the forest and just felt like that energy of solitude, and this journal ended up being just like a total reflection of that. It was a lot of inner work and time with myself. And so, yeah, I have pages left in this journal, but I felt like I was done with it. I got back from Costa Rica and I felt a shift and I was like, I think it's time for a new journal. And so I finished it. And so now today I am going to be painting another journal. I haven't looked at any reference pictures or anything like that, but in my head, I have this picture of what it needs to look like. So I'm excited to see what comes about with that. But this one felt like such a forest, and the next phase of my life feels like coming out of that solitude, kind of coming out of that forest and stepping into the sun and expanding and just growing. And so I'm going to paint some sort of sun on here. So I thought I would film me painting the journal as I did last time and just talk with you about this new chapter and everything that's come with that as well. To commemorate the ending of this journal and this chapter and the beginning of another one, I figured I would read the last thing that I wrote in my journal, which is what I wrote when I got back from Costa Rica. And that's when I decided that it was time to move on to the next journal. And so I wrote, remembering now, more than ever, to feel the deep joy of life within me, the openness and flow to expand, and the wisdom of this earth transformed into inspiration, feeling the love of it within every cell of my body, feeling the life of it within every cell of my body. I am whole and at home within myself, and when I feel the pull, I choose to trust fully, to flow fully. I am open, I am open. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that is the ending of this journal and the stepping into a new one. And so I'm going to paint it. What color should I do? Last time I painted in oil. This time I am painting in acrylic. I just had extra oil paint. That's why I did it last time. But acrylic feels much better. I'm just going to go for it. No plan. Do I want it to be white? I think so. I have missed painting so much. I think sometimes I get lazy and I like don't feel like setting up the paint, and then every time I paint, I'm like, why haven't I been painting more? It's so fun. I'm so excited. Okay, next color. I'm so concentrated. It's gonna be so pretty. Okay. Okay. Focus, Chelsea. So right when I got back from my trip The morning that I got back, I sat down and filmed a video of reflection on it. And then I picked up my journal to write in it, this one. And when I wrote in it, it felt like it was the last time that it needed to be written in. And then at that moment, when I had that feeling that it was like the last time it needed to be written in, was when I had this image of the sun pop into my head. And I was like, oh, forest is always in my heart, always in my actions and in, who I be in the world. But this chapter feels like the sun. It feels like inspiration. It feels like being alive. It feels like stepping into what I'm supposed to do. It feels like the sun. It's the sun. That is one bright yellow. I'm so excited that I can't even not smile. It feels really good to paint. It fills me up. I'm really excited for this. Initially, I was gonna leave the center white, but it just feels kind of blank. So I might give it a little bit of life. Okay, I know what I need to do. There we go. That yellow's a little fluorescent for me. I think I'm gonna tone down the yellow. I have an idea. I still want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be so bright, like fluorescent. I like that better. I like that much better. I have an idea. So the front is pretty close. I'm gonna do the side now. For this journal, I picked the word earth. Like I said, because I felt like I was in a period of my life that really felt like the forest, and I was just really keeping the forest within me. So earth was a word that felt like summed up that chapter of my life. And as I move from earth onto this sun, the word that comes to mind without thinking about it is the word soul. I just feel like this period of my life feels like such a return to the soul and the inspiration and the life force within me, and just like the purpose for why I do anything. It feels like invigorating, feels like the word soul. So I'm going to write the word soul on it. I'm also so happy that I picked acrylic paint this time because I did oil paint last time. And it took so long to dry that I ended up getting a little smeared on the side. But acrylic paint is really quick dry. It's so funny to be painting like all the colors that don't go with green on green. But it's actually turning out good. Oh my god, I love this. I'm so excited. I'm gonna write the title on the cover as well. I think it's done. Wow. I love this. I have finished my notebook. I really love the idea of doing this. I just feel like it's such an intention setting for the chapters of our lives, and to be able to look back and reflect at not just the words in this journal, but the feeling of when I painted this and what I hoped would come the next chapter of my life, to seeing where I am today and rising into that. It just feels like such a good reflection, and honestly just such a fun thing to do, like for myself on a Sunday by myself. And yeah, I really love the way it turned out. I'm so excited. I just get so excited about being alive and like creating, and I just love the way that this turned out. So yes, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. As I enter into this next chapter of my life, I've been doing just so much reflecting lately, and I've actually been filming a lot of it. So a lot of my videos lately have just been reflections, and so I thought it would be fun to do like a painting reflection. Yeah, it's fun. In your own life, make time for the little things that make you smile, whether it's painting or drawing or writing or playing a game or being outside. Making time for the things that light you up, that make you feel good, because those are the things that make life just extra juicy. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here as I paint my journal. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today. Thank you.